I believe everything happens for a reason. Pick your favourite friend and go with them.
Yeah.
Hey DVG fam, so today we are going to be doing a back to school mukbang special. And for this mukbang, we've got gourmet burger.
GBK.
GBK.
This is only my second time having it.
What?
Yeah.
When did
I love
you
a
have
GBK.
it?
I've only had it a couple of times.
Me and my mum, if we had
Grace has
lunch,
never had GBK. What? Serious?
Me and
You're
my mum,
in
if
for
we
a
have
treat.
lunch in Kingston, we often go to GBK.
Dan, I'm guessing this is yours because there's blue cheese in it.
Yeah, so I got a burger with blue
I
cheese.
love Coke in a glass bottle.
You got sweet potato
I think-
fries.
Yeah.
Is this yours?
Chili
I like the way they're in
Oh,
these like
no, it's
boxes.
chicken.
That's the chicken.
Casey?
It's mine. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Cheddar
have
cheese
Coke?
and bacon.
yeah. Onion rings are mine.
Isn't this your?
Casey?
This is Roland's. Roland's back there by the camera.
No, that might be mine. Oh, I thought
No.
that is. That's not mine. Who else got onion rings?
That's cheese, chicken.
Who else got onion rings?
That's yours.
Oh, I love a sweet potato fry.
Dad?
Okay, so Grace got a chicken burger. They put peanut sauce in it. She wasn't happy about that. We scraped that off. She's gonna give it a go. I got a burger with blue cheese, and I'm gonna eat it with hot sauce. Mum,
I got a cheeseburger. I will add hot sauce.
and
I
you
like
got
to cut it
sweet
in half.
potato fries, which are banging,
I've got a plain burger with bacon and onion rings.
and I got onion rings
And
too.
can I just say, this looks really
Go.
good. And I love it when like places toast the bun. It makes it 100 times better.
And also, you can select to have your burger like medium rare, so it's a bit pink in the middle. And that is just like, that's so good. So the purpose of today's mukbang is to eat good food and talk about going back to school. So we asked on our Instagram, is there anything you want to ask us or the girls about going back to school? You guys replied. Sarah's got it on her phone here, and she's going to ask some questions. So hopefully this will be helpful to some of you who are going back to school, or also if there's any parents that have asked any questions.
So obviously the girls are going into year 10, so the start of the GCSE prep. Grace is going to a new school, same school as Casey, year 7, so secondary
Yeah.
school.
Which, if you're watching from America, it's like going into high school. It's the next school up. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot more.
No, I thought they had middle school. Ain't that like year 7?
Middle school is primary school over there. She's just starting high school. You're in high school. Both the girls are going back to school the first week of September. I know it's different in loads of different countries. That's generally how it is in the UK.
Okay, first question. Do you think school supplies are expensive when added up all together?
Yes.
Okay, so basically we went to WH Smith and we let the girls get what they needed and it came to £150. Now, that is really expensive and I was shocked, wasn't I, at the till, and I was like, oh
we
my
didn't
gosh.
look at the prices. We were filming a vlog.
We were filming a vlog, but the girls were really good because
Yeah.
if they picked up a pack of pens, they'd be like,
Well, we both don't need that.
but things like the calculator, like £20 each calculator. Casey needs her own new folders. But what I would say is that had it not been for a vlog, I then would have checked, because we just wanted to get the vlog done, didn't we? Which is why I went to WH Smith. But actually I would have gone to Tesco's because at the moment they've got a half price on all of their school supplies, so that's why I would have gone. So
Yeah.
that wouldn't have been expensive.
I think, yeah, somewhere like Tesco's would be better. We happened to be in the town centre. WH Smith was there. We wanted to shoot the vlog, so that's why we went there, but it was very expensive.
Kids, go Tesco's. It's much more boring than WH Smith.
No, I prefer Tesco's.
I don't.
love it, Tesco's.
Yeah, me too.
Casey actually wanted to go Tesco's for that vlog.
But it's only yeah, the only reason we didn't is because she needed school shirts and school bags, so we couldn't get all of that in Tesco's. Well, actually, you can get school shirts, but not school bags. Okay, next question is: does Sophie have a constant SNA, so special needs assistant, in school, or is she in learning support classes?
You can answer that.
Okay, so Sophie, while she's in school, so she goes to a mainstream school, but has a special needs provision. So she has 40% in a mainstream classroom and about 60% in a special needs room. It's called the Harbour. But she also, whenever in school, she has a one-on-one, so a special needs assistant, which is one teacher in the morning, and then in the afternoon it changes to a different one, which they are just lovely, aren't they? So nice.
We really love Sophie's school. We weren't sure if she was going to have to go to a special needs school or mainstream. And what we found with her school is we found a really good balance of both. She's in the mainstream classroom and she's in a special needs room with specialist
And it's so
attention.
cute, like on the school. So The room she goes into, she has physio, occupational therapist and speech language all in that one room that come and see her weekly. But obviously it's a room for special needs children, but to keep it inclusive, on a Friday she gets to choose, I'm assuming a girl but it's not, a girl or boy from the classroom to take in there on a Friday.
Yeah.
So it's really, really sweet.
It is really good.
Okay, next question. What are Casey's choices for GCSE's?
I've got PE, dance, and then we have to pick geography or history, and I pick history. Yeah,
Have you got
that's
RE?
it. But I don't really like dance that much.
Do you have RE?
The only one, yeah, but we have to do that.
Yeah.
But
You have to do RE, maths, English.
Yeah, but the only one I actually like is PE. That's like my only subject I like.
Is Grace nervous about going to secondary school?
I am nervous, but I would be more nervous if I didn't have a sister.
Yeah, so it helps having a big sister that already goes there. But I'm sure a lot of people
You
watching
are
this.
welcome.
I think it's us that gave her the big sister, not you. I think there's a lot of people watching who don't have a big sister
Or
brother, and they are going into a new school. So that would have been what Casey experienced when you went into year 7. You didn't have a big sister, did you?
No.
So how was that?
I felt like, obviously everyone's a bit nervous, but I'm quite like a confident person.
No
So
way. Oh my gosh, no way, are you?
We hadn't noticed.
you might be nervous, but it's like fine. There's nothing to worry about because it's not like they're just going to give you. Well, actually, they did give you a bunch of homework, but basically they give you loads of homework in the beginning, and then they don't, and then you just don't really have that much homework.
Plus the thing is like, you make friends pretty quick, don't you? Not just you, but like generally, you go to a new job, you go to a new fitness class, you go
And you'll
to
do
whatever you go
activities
to.
to
It only
make
takes a little
friends.
bit of time and you make friends.
Listen, here is a conversation starter. Are you subscribed to dadvgirls?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
What?
So that's how you're gonna make friends at school.
That's gonna be your friend. Okay, next question. What were yours and Sarah's GCSE grades?
Do you remember that?
Okay.
Brace yourself, guys.
Okay, so I did get a B in drama. Remember, I see, I've always thought I had really bad grades, but when I actually, do you remember the other day I got my thing out, I said I actually didn't get as bad as I thought. So I got a U in technology, which is ungradable, because I had to make a cabinet. Like, come on, seriously. I was not very good at that.
What did it look like? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was yellow and blue and had it was quite alright actually.
I was clearly
Oh
not.
no, I think it was because I
got
didn't
a
even.
U.
I think I didn't hand it in. I made it, but I left it at home. Never handed
Can
it
you
in.
get to the point of what
Anyway,
you got for your GCSE
I got a B for
results?
drama, and then I got like a couple of C's and a couple of D's.
So no A's.
No, but Daddy did dump me just before my GCSEs. What? So I was heartbroken and didn't revise. So it's your fault.
I feel like even if we were together, like you just use it as an excuse, you wouldn't have revised anyway.
No.
Anyway, it turns out you didn't need them. So I was like one of them kids, like the teacher would say,
If he applied himself, he'd get really good grades.
but I didn't apply myself. I was really bad at being organised. I still am. I never did my homework, never handed it in on time. Always rushed everything to the last minute, didn't revise. And I managed to pass. Like I got like C's, a couple of B's. I did get 1 A star.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
I did, but I took that a year early. And
Was it RE?
Yeah, it was very easy to be fair. It was really easy. Like anyone could have got it.
Would you ever think about homeschooling?
Okay, so we have slightly different opinions on this. Like
I think we have slightly different
opinions on
on
everything.
school. Schooling.
Yeah, schooling
like,
generally, yeah. So I personally, I really want to do a lot of travelling, and school really just like limits that and it holds us back. So I'm like, I'd like to try homeschooling the girls so that we can travel.
I don't at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do because it's like, I don't know. It's
You
not
don't have
easier.
to do as much as well.
Sometimes your free time, it's not like really limited. Like sometimes they even, if we be too loud, they say we have to come back in.
Yeah.
Like even if we haven't had our whole 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Grace she could take it or leave it with school. Like, how do you feel about homeschooling?
Yeah, like, because the thing is in school you learn about all this stuff and you don't really need to learn about it, but when you're doing homeschooling, you kind of just
And they
learn
say
what you need to learn.
Sarah, what's your opinion on homeschooling?
Mine on homeschooling is that...
you don't want the kids at home. Just say it.
No, I was actually going to say that. I was going to say I'm the one that would be with them 24/7, and I think it is good for them to go to school and be with their friends.
Yeah, two of us.
I would have to be in the house and be around. Like I can't just.
I think what it is
that'd
like
be
mum
really...
does kind of like it when she sends you off to school
So
and
I
she
send you
has
to
a bit
school
of
and
her
I
time.
can my time. I make sure the house is tidy, and I
Yeah.
like. You know, I just get my own stuff done that I want to get done.
But I feel like
You go and be with your friends.
Yeah, and like what do? I go out and I edit, right? So I can work from home, but I can't work from home because I can't concentrate. So I normally go to like a coffee shop to work. But I'm like, I could take them with me. We could all get like 3 hours solid work or whatever it is done, and then come back.
Yeah, because I hate school so
But
much.
and then like there's things like with Sophie, I feel like her school for her is amazing. Like the speech
don't all
language,
have to be.
OT, physio, the stuff that they are providing for her. Like I just think.
But I do also feel like you can see that we've had this conversation before. I also feel like try it, like see what happens.
So the next question says period kit.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm out of here.
So I think this is a really, really good thing. So basically when Casey started year 7, and I will do the exact same for Grace, you never know when you're going to start your period. It could be younger, it could be older. And
the night, the day, any
it
time.
could be. And sometimes you don't get any warning signs. So I think personally as a girl, I just knew what that felt like. So I made sure that Casey, and again I said Grace will have the exact same. Casey had a little black bag, and in there it was really neat, wasn't it? It was really nice, like little, you would have just thought it was like a makeup bag, right?
Yeah, it was just a black case that had my
K on it for
K on
initial, and it had a spare pair of knickers in there and some sanitary towels. And I just thought that if any problem, she'd have it in her backpack on her at all times. If it fell out of her bag, it was discreet enough that no one else would know, like no one's gonna unzip it. And it was just a really good idea to have.
Yeah, I think it is a good idea because you never know, and it's just handy to have it there. So yeah.
Get yourself out of an embarrassing situation.
Yeah, because obviously when I was younger, there was times that I didn't know I was going to come on my period, and I did, and I was just, it felt embarrassing. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, but it was embarrassing, so I just knew to be. So Grace, we'll go out period kit shopping.
That's not a vlog that you'll be seeing on this channel.
Casey, do you get stopped at school and say, "Can I have a selfie?" by the younger kids?
I've been like not. It was when the year 7s came in, like when it's like new people. Yeah, but we're not allowed our phones, so they can ask for a selfie. But like it would be like, "Oh, I love your videos" or something,
Like,
or "Are you KCJ?"
Yeah, like before, like in the past, I've seen messages come in saying like, "Oh,
Are you not worried that Casey and Grace are going to get bullied for the YouTube channel?
but it's been like everyone." I just like I get that some people can be, but it's been nothing but positive experience so far.
Even
in
older
all of our
years
lives.
have been nice.
Yeah.
Like
We're not embarrassed of the content that we put out. We like the content. Everyone we meet always is like saying how much fun they have watching the channel.
Okay, how can you figure out who your fake friends are?
if they come across like quite a jealous person, or if you have an argument and the way they react in that argument, then that's how you know like everyone's true colours comes out eventually. And then once you see that, then you don't want to be friends with them. As hard as it may be, just don't be friends with them. Or like not be friends with them, but like just distance yourself a bit and find better friends.
Yeah, this is what we always say to you, isn't it? We don't think you have to fall out with somebody. It's just understanding that everyone is not the same, taking people for how they are.
And your parents can always detect fake friends.
Listen to your parents. It's hard to say like fake friends. Like some people just have their own insecurities to deal with, and that comes out in a kind of weird way that will affect you and your friendship.
Yeah.
So I always say there's always going to be red flags along the way. There'll be little signs along the way that this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. And if you know you've got their best interest at heart and you think, I wouldn't do that to you as a friend, but you've done that to me, those are the sort of things that you start to recognise along the way. And when you see them, it isn't that you just go, oh, that's it. It's just, you know in your mind like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit wary in this situation. I might distance myself a little bit and see how it plays out. There's been times in all of our lives where when we've done that, that friend has actually seen that we've distanced ourselves, and they've realised what a good friendship they got, and things have changed. So I think it's really important to not fall out with people unless you absolutely have to. Like it's you doing the right thing. Try as much as possible to not fall out. Like, don't make enemies.
Yeah.
Just distance yourself from people that you don't want to be around.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. There's a big difference between standing up for someone who is being bullied and doing the right thing and just having your friends back. You don't always have to have your friends back when they're dragging you into a drama that you didn't want to be in. Okay? So just, I'd say, realise that.
Yeah.
And if that person's in the wrong, your friend's in the wrong, don't feel scared to bring them up on it. And because if they've been really horrible to that other person, no matter what they've done, just say something.
We all need a reality check sometimes. We all, and that's what makes a good friend. We say, hey, listen, in the nicest possible way, I think you might need to think about how you're treating that person.
Okay, next one is from a girl. She said, I feel like my group of friends is falling apart. What do I do?
Okay, so we will ask, huh?
I said that's a hard one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure both of you have maybe experienced that in some way.
It also is really hard because you don't know.
Have you, Grace? Maybe not falling apart, but friendship groups change.
I think it's just been the same.
Yeah, your group has been the same all through primary school.
Well, that's good. That is really good.
But this is why I think it's hard, because primary school they do kind of stay the same because it's easier. I don't know about their school, but her classroom wasn't changed, so it was easier for her to stick.
And primary schools are smaller.
Secondary school, year 7, you're all finding your feet. So I think year 7, you change friends completely in year 7. Remember, she had friends coming around at the beginning of year 7, and we haven't seen them since then.
Yeah, in my friend group, there's no one from my primary. Actually.
Yeah, and even friends you made in year 7.
Looking at me, my friendship groups at my age have changed because we all have busy lives, and I have got 4 children, some of them got children, some of them just getting married, lives are different, but...
This will happen all throughout your life, unfortunately. Friendship groups will fall apart, and you can try your best. If you can see ways that maybe there has been a misunderstanding, that maybe you could get in the middle and mediate, not get involved, but say, hey, look, you might be able to save it, but at some point you have to just let go and say whatever will be will be. Even now in our lives, even now in me and Sarah's lives, we have had friendship groups and they've fallen apart. It just happens, unfortunately.
And in life, not everyone can get on. Not everybody gets on. We've had friendship groups where people just don't get on. You can't expect everybody to get on.
I believe everything happens for a reason. So I think you should just
let it go.
Yeah.
Let whatever will be will be.
Yeah. Pick your favourite friend and go with them.
Yeah.
I hope that's answered most of your questions. Guys, we want to say good luck if you're starting a new school. Good luck going into the next grade. You're going to be absolutely fine.
You do you, girl.
You do you, girl.
You do you.
See you next time on Dad v
Girls. Bye.